Hello and welcome. You're watching NewsX. I'm Megha Sharma. Let's take a look at this big breaking development that has just come in. There has been an explosion that has been reported in the Marble Market area of Jammu. The explosion has taken place late at night on 16th of October, which is yesterday. Now, the forensic science laboratory teams have collected the samples and officials have been investigating on the cause of this explosion. This explosion has been caught on CCTV cameras as well, visuals on your screens of that, and viewers can, as you see, there are 4 individuals who are seen running from the area where the explosion happened. They are running, they are fleeing in a car, right on your screens, after that blast has taken place. Those are visuals on your screens right before the explosion took place yesterday late at night, and that's the blast. Ajay Jandal on the telecast with me. Ajay, shed more light. We're just getting information there was a blast that was reported last night. Any indication of the police telling us that it could be a terror attack?
Megha, the way basically that visual basically came out, CCTV footage that shows that some huge explosion took place on 16th night at around 11:30 when this shop was closed, and the owner of the shop, he was not here. But right after this incident, the locals, they informed the police and the owner of the shop. They came here, they dodged the fire, and then they started investigation. The way basically that explosion took place, there is a suspicion that something fishy is there, and that's why police have started investigation. They have sent up FSL team. They have collected the evidence, and then that evidence taken to, for the investigation to further investigate it, that what kind of explosion it was, what kind of chemical or things were used which basically caught fire, because it was aluminium door shop. So there is hardly a possibility that anything which basically can caught fire can be here, or any explosion can take place. So that's why the matter of investigation is that what kind of fuel and things have been used by the people, those who were spotted inside the shop at 11:30 late midnight, and right after that explosion took place, which
all right. It's taken about some time for the police to release this CCTV video, and has made a statement. There were 4 people who were spotted running, fleeing the area. They sat in a car, ran away, and there was an explosion that happened shortly after.
Yes, certainly they have to investigate it further, and the CCTV footage which basically shows that one hatchback car was spotted, and some 2 to 3 people, they came out of the car, they entered the shop, and then that explosion took place. So that's why they are basically investigating it further, that who are the people. Now the CCTV footage of the neighbor other nearby shops is being taken by the police. Senior officials of the police, they also visited the spot, and FSL team have also collected the sample. So they have to properly investigate it, because we have seen that in the recent past what has happened in the Jammu and Kashmir, because Pakistan's intention was very clear that they wanted to basically they wanted to disturb peace over there in the Jammu region, and that's why we have seen that how how they have pushed in terrorists over here in the Jammu and Kashmir. They tried their best to carry out attacks on the defense forces and on the civilians, but that was most of the time was spotted. But now,
thankfully, no reports thus far, Ajay, of any injuries, casualties, or fatalities after this attack.
Well, Megha, it's a good thing that there is no injuries, because it's for late midnight, and I will try to show you the visuals as well. You can just see these are the visuals of that shop which is closed, because police have taken samples from that spot, and then they basically have started investigation. That shop was closed, nearby market was closed, and that's why we can say that there is no harm to the civilians' life. And you could see that these are the these are the remains of that fire, which explosion which took place on 16th midnight. and now police they have also tried, and now police they have also taken this owner of the shops to the police station for the further investigation there, and they are also trying to get footage from the nearby shops so that things can be properly investigated. Just see that in last 3 days, 3 back-to-back terror incident has happened. We have seen that 2 suspected terrorists were spotted in the Poonch Surankot forest area, and another incident took place there in the Rajori's Shadra Sharif area.
At this time, also, you know, it's important for the viewers to tell, Ajay, are you at the same spot where this incident took place, where this blast occurred?
Yes, Megha, right now I'm standing here. This is the market basically where the marble market, and this is the shop, very shop where this incident has happened on 16th of night. It was late 11:30 when some 2 to 3 people, they came here, they reached here outside the shop. One car was parked over here, hatchback car, and they came out and then they opened this shutter and then entered inside. And now this shop is closed, and inside the shop there was a huge explosion, and also that right after that explosion this shop basically caught fire, which was very panicful for the people, because right after the explosion there is a panic, there was panic among the people, civilians. They came here, they informed the police and the owner of the shops, and then they reached here, and then they have started investigation. Now they are trying to get more details, more CCTV footage of the nearby areas, so that they can properly basically spot the people, because they are the real people who has to be identified, those who have reached here on this shop.
Ajay, has there been any official statement released by the Jammu police?
Well, see, police is saying that as of now, we cannot say that there is any terror angle in this incident, but yes, some explosion has taken place. What was what kind of material it was which basically caught fire? That is a matter of investigation. That's why they are saying that FSL team have also collected the evidence, and then they are they're trying to investigate it further, that what kind of explosion or the incident it was. So that has to be properly investigated. So that's why police basically in Jammu and Kashmir, where we have seen that off and on there are terror attacks and terror incident takes place. So that's why they are not leaving any stone unturned, so that they can properly investigate it, and they want to at least ensure that if any suspect is there, if any person is there who can be threat to the civilians' lives, to civilian society over here in the Jammu city, that has to be properly checked, and they have to they need to be detained as soon as possible.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Ajay. Stay on with me. We are getting more information from Jammu and Kashmir.